So I just finished watching the premiere episode of Monday Night Raw on Netflix that happened. And, I know I don't really cover wrestling on my channel, but truth be told, I'm a huge wrestling fan. I mean, I grew up in the 80s. I feel, and I have a lot of thoughts I want to share in this video. If any of my current subscribers are wrestling fans, definitely leave me a comment and who you like and what was your favorite era of wrestling. But there was a lot that happened during this broadcast, and just want to kind of get into it and share my thoughts. I feel, just to start things off, I feel like the presentation was top notch. I think that they really nailed it from a production standpoint. I don't know how they're going to move forward because it's sort of like they set the bar so high. It's like, how do you build off of that? Like, I mean, I would like to imagine that there's going to be certain episodes on Netflix that are not going to really hit the mark. So I know that, with this being the first one, they're going to go all out. But the thing that really stuck out to me that I just want to jump into right out the gate is the Hulk Hogan segment. So pretty much, yeah, Hogan, as you can see here, was horrendously booed in WWE Return. The debut of Monday Night Raw on Netflix was a massive success with 4 awesome matches, plenty of celebrities in the crowd, and multiple pro wrestling legend making their WWE return. So this is here's the man right here, right? Even though he's done a lot of craziness, you can't deny that he is a cornerstone of wrestling. I mean, you cannot take that away from him. But this is basically what ended up happening. Let me see. Yo, the booze is real. Look, I gotta say, I think even he knew that it was done. It was done from the very beginning. Like I said, the man made his mistakes. He said some outlandish shit in the past. But for me, this might be unpopular, but I did go to Twitter or X and I did read some of the comments, and there were a lot of people that felt like me, that were like, we get all the shit that he did, but on this night, this is a very significant night of wrestling. And I'm like, the people couldn't put their bias aside for like 10 minutes. I don't know. I mean, I don't know where you sit on that, but I just think that was kind of extreme. But what to me, what made it also cringe, you know what I mean? Like, what made it cringe for me as well was the fact that, he's selling his beer. So it kind of comes out like I'm here literally just to, oh yeah, brother, go and buy my American beer. Like, I just feel like when he initially came out, I know for a fact that he did not think it was going to go this way. I'm 100% confident of that. But I mean, you had the Undertaker also. Now I gotta admit, when this happened, I thought he was gonna do more, but he didn't really do much. Let me skip ahead.
Yeah! From one badass to another!
So, I mean, okay, he came out, he rode his motorcycle. I mean, Undertaker's definitely a 100% certified legend. I just thought it was going to be a little bit more, but it is what it is. I know a lot of people were hoping for Stone Cold Steve Austin to come, but I remember what happened last time. I think he was supposed to come at WrestleMania, and I guess the rumor was that he was asking for too much money or something like that. But yeah, both him and Hogan, Undertaker I'm speaking about, endorsed President Trump. With Hogan actually speaking at the, a convention, that Trump had before he was elected, so, but damn, man, that was crazy. Hogan getting booed like that. I wouldn't have expected that, honestly speaking. I was genuinely shocked and surprised by that. Now, a couple of things that I just did not like about the show. I did not like the fact that this guy right here, CM Punk, that you're seeing on your screen, I did not like the fact that he beat Seth Rollins. I feel personally that Seth Rollins should have got that win in that situation. Everything that Seth Rollins said, in the build-up, in the various promos about CM Punk leaving and him, talking ill about WWE, all of that is true. All of that is true. So it's kind of like now they built this match up and you don't let Seth Rollins go over. I mean, I just feel like that was a bad call for me. Because to me, it's like, what does this do for CM Punk, honestly? This doesn't really do anything. CM Punk is going to be CM Punk no matter what. I feel like in this moment that they should have let Seth Rollins go over. And 100% on top of that, I want to say, let me see. But look, man, I just feel like Seth Rollins should have took that W. We all know that wrestling is fake, in terms of it being pre-scripted and, but I just feel like the win would have done more for Seth Rollins than it would have done for CM Punk. You know what I mean? But I think the thing that was really egregious for me was Jey Uso beating McIntyre. I mean, come on, man. McIntyre, in my opinion, is a star. This win does nothing for Jey Uso. I mean, given the fact that what's his name? Given the fact that Roman Reigns got back his his tribal chief Ulafala and whatnot, the little necklace that he put around his neck, it's sort of like, now that he's won, now they're going to explore all these other different storylines. And of course, Jay and Jimmy are going to be a part of that storyline. So Jey Uso losing to Drew McIntyre wouldn't have hindered Jey Uso. Because Jey Uso is already going to be a part of what is going to happen next with Roman Reigns. This would have just at least helped to elevate Drew McIntyre. But now you have Drew McIntyre lose to Jey Uso. I get Jey Uso is over. I get it. But I just think that was also a bad call as far as I'm concerned. I would like to hear your thoughts. If you have no idea what the hell I'm talking about and you're not a wrestling fan, I totally understand. But you can still help me out if you haven't already been subscribed by subscribing. But I just wanted to do a little change of pace here because this was a significant night for professional wrestling, and I just had my share of thoughts, and I wanted to share it with you. Also, you got the return of John Cena. I just feel like I think they're playing this angle where John Cena is going to break Ric Flair's championship record. I think they don't want to make it seem so obvious. So the way that they're going about it is, we're going to just make it seem like this is an impossible feat, that this will take a miracle, when I'm pretty sure they've already made their decision to have John Cena retire as champion, breaking Ric Flair's. I think he did it 16 times. So, I mean, come on. That's going to be big box office. Not box office, but you know what I mean. Big television for their ratings and all that stuff. That I just believe that. That is probably one of the best send-offs you can have as a wrestler, by retiring as champion. And then what they can do at that point, they can then, the belt is vacant. And it depends also which championship. I don't know if he will go for the Universal or just the World Heavyweight Championship, since they're two different titles. But either way, whichever he gets, he'll more than likely retire with it. And then they'll have it, up for grabs. It'll be a vacant title. It'll be a tournament of some sort. And there's a lot of different angles they can go there. They can try to promote somebody new that can rise to be champion. Obviously, I don't see Roman Reigns not getting back that Universal Championship. I just can't see a reality where Roman Reigns is now the tribal chief again and they're not going to put the belt on him. I just don't see that, in my opinion. But yeah, just to circle back around to Jey Uso, yeah, I think Jey Uso should have lost to Drew McIntyre. Again, I just feel like beating Drew McIntyre does not do anything for Jey Uso, because by extension, being a part of the bloodline, Jey Uso is already with, Roman, Sammy, Jimmy, and those guys. So I really hate seeing matches booked to where the person that wins, it doesn't do much for them, and it actually really hurts the loser. But yeah, man, I think overall it was a quality event. If you haven't watched it, if you have a Netflix subscription, I just pretty much picked it up just to watch it. I bought like the $6.99 version, just to kind of see what it was all about. If you haven't watched it, it's on Netflix, so that's the benefit. You can watch it anytime. But like I said, man, it was really good. I think it was really well done, and I look forward to seeing how they're going to manage it in the future. But yeah, there's a lot of rumors. I can tell you that there's rumors of Brock Lesnar coming back. Apparently, he's going to be feuding with Gunther. John Cena supposedly is going to have his WrestleMania match potentially against Cody Rhodes or The Rock. I mean, it's a good time to be a wrestling fan. So anyway, I just want to come on, share my thoughts. Like, comment, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and definitely leave me your thoughts in the comment section, especially if you're a wrestling fan. Anyway, take care. Peace.